dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great at home. Now, before we start with today's class, I just want to give you a thought for the day. So, today's thought for the day is, a sound mind rests in a sound body. Now, what does this thought mean? That you will have a healthy mind, a healthy brain. Your brain will think good thoughts, think of good thoughts only if your body is healthy. Right? If your body is healthy, your brain will have good thoughts. And what do we need to do to keep our body healthy? We need to do exercise. Yes. So, I think that because of lockdown, when we are not going out of our houses, we are all in our house. So, what we can do, we can all get some time to exercise. Right? Any exercise, whatever you feel you like, you can do so that your body is healthy. Your body is active throughout the day. Right? And so this I want that if you want a sound brain, a good active brain throughout the day, what you need to do is you need to keep exercising. So I hope from today or tomorrow onwards you will start exercising and try to keep your body healthy. Now to proceed with the class, first I would like to share with you the syllabus that CBSE has reduced for the session 2020-21. Right? And why this has been done? This has been done due to the prevailing COVID-19 situation. So let's take note of the syllabus that has been deleted from our class 11 course. To start with the writing skills, in the writing skills there will be no classified advertisement. Right? Classified advertisements will not be there. That means you will still have to do the display advertisement. Letters to the editor, which gives suggestions or opinions on any issue. Provide realistic context in the form of newspapers, report, article to which the students may respond. Application of job with biodata and resume. Articles and report writing and narrative. So all these things have been deleted from your class 11 syllabus in the writing portion. Now coming on to the grammar syllabus. Models, clauses, change of voice, error correction, editing, task and close passage. So editing and omission have been deleted, models have been deleted, clauses and active passive voice have been deleted for grammar portion. Coming on to the literature, to deal with first with the Hornbill, a poem Father to the Son has been deleted and the adventure. These are the two things that have been deleted from your syllabus of Hornbill. Coming to the snapshot book, from snapshot they have deleted the Ghat of the Only World lesson and the Tale of Melon City. So this is the deleted syllabus from the course. So I request you all to take note of it, and whenever you are preparing, don't forget that these things are not to be prepared from the point of view of your exams. So now let's continue with the lesson ahead. In our previous videos, we have completed the chapter Discovering Truth. The saga continues. Today, we are going to deal with the question and answers of that lesson. So, kindly get ready with your books and note down the important points that you need to include in your answers. Starting with the first question, we are on page number 28, understanding the text. Give reasons for the following. The first one, King Tut's body has been subjected to repeated scrutiny. Now, why his body was again and again taken out from its tomb and had to undergo lot of CT scans and X-rays and all. So what was the reason behind this? The reason behind this was Tutankhamun was supposed to be very rich king. He was buried with lot of riches in his coffin, and while burying him, he was buried with lot of precious stones and so on, gems and diamonds and other things that he needed. And apart from this, what the other reason was the speculation of his death. Speculation of in what manner he died and at what age. What was his exact age at the time when he died. So all these are the reasons for which his body had been under scrutiny many times. Next question. Howard Carter's investigation was resented. Resented? Why it was blamed? Why people were against his studies? So investigations were resented because Howard Carter was more interested in the riches, in the jewelries, in the precious things that were buried along with the dead body. He was more interested in all these things rather than the real study for the cause of his death. And that's the reason why it was resented. The investigation was resented. Coming to the third one, Carter had to chisel away the solidified raisins to raise the king's remains. Now, since the dead body of King Tut was in the coffin since long time, for many years it was there, and because of that, what has happened? The ceremonial raisin, right? That is, I have already explained you in the lesson. That was the white colored liquid which is used to make gum or glue, which was used to fix his body into the coffin, that had got solidified with the period of time, right? And no amount of force was capable of removing this dead body from, or separating his dead body from the coffin. Even the scorching sunlight could not melt the resin, right? His body could not be taken away. And there were no other ways how the dead body could be taken away from the coffin, and that was the reason why Carter had to chisel the body and get the body separated from the coffin. I hope the answer is clear to you all. Moving to the next question. Tut's body was buried along with glided treasure. Now, coming to the fourth question, Tut's body was buried along with gilded treasures. Now, what was the reason that Tut's body was buried with so many riches? This was all because the Egyptians had to believe in resurrection, that is life after death. And because of this only, king's body was buried with so many rich things like jewelries, diamonds, precious stones, and along with this different types of robes, that is clothes he would wear, amulets and so many other jewelries. Along with this, he was also buried with the things that he would need daily, like clothes, shaving kit and all these things. So this was all because the belief that they have in life after death. Fifth question. The boy king changed his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun. Now what has happened? Tutankhaten, that is Tut, we are talking about the king. So he has changed his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun. 18 stands for the sun disk, and Khamun stands for the god of sun, the sun god. And because he had seen how Amenhotep IV had changed his name and he has changed the ways of worship, he has changed the god, but Tutankhaten wanted to restore the olden days. He was again the believer of sun god according to the Greek mythology. So he was worshipper of Amun god, and that's the reason why he has changed his name from Tutankhaten to Tutankhamun. List the deeds that led Ray Johnson to describe Akhenaten as wacky. Wacky? Mad. Crazy. Now what are all the things that he has done? So let's see that. Now Akhenaten, again his name also has got Aten. Aten is the sun disk. He has started worshipping the sun disk. And for this, what has he done? He has destroyed, he has damaged all the temples and images of god Amun. Right? Apart from this, he has also shifted his capital, the religious capital, from old city of Thebes to the new city Akhenaten, which in present situation is known as Amarna. And because of all this, what has happened, all those things that he had done, these were not needed actually. Right? Even if you wanted to worship some other god, there is no need to damage or destroy the temple of any other god. So this steps that he had taken, shifting of capital from one city to the other, because of all these reasons, right, Sir Ray Johnson calls him wacky. Clear? Now come to the next question. The next question, what was the results of the CT scan? So as we have read in the chapter, the results of the CT scan were very encouraging. Right? Because they got to know a lot of things after taking the X-rays. So it is said that nearly 1700 digital X-rays were taken and they were arranged into cross section in order to form a 3D effect and to learn the things. Right? So in that CT scan, after the X-rays were arranged, what did they see? They saw that first thing that appeared was a grey head. A grey head appeared on the screen. After this, they could clearly see the images of his hand, his skull, the rib cages were all in its place. Right? And what else? The neck vertebrae, and all these were very clearly seen. So in the CT scan, when all these body parts were clearly seen, what was the conclusion made? The conclusion made was that the reason behind the king's death was nothing unnatural. There was really no mystery behind his death. So that is what we come to the conclusion after the CT scan of his body. Now coming to the next question. List the advances in technology that have improved forensic analysis. Now from the time, over the period of time, what has happened? The technology is developing. As when you all watch news channels, you read newspapers, you can hear a lot of development being taking place in the field of technology. So to name few of such developments like CT scan, postmortem, autopsy, biopsy, X-rays, ultrasounds, and crime. All these tests can reach us, all these scientific tests can reach us to the conclusion point of the reason behind the death or the reason behind the crime. The crimes can be revealed with all these tests. So this is what it has helped the forensic analysis. The scientific forensic analysis have been helped a lot with the development of all these tests. Okay. Now coming to the last question. Explain the statement King Tut is one of the first mummies to be scanned in death as in life. Now, this is true. King Tut's body was first CT scanned in the year 1968. Right? It was CT scanned for the first time. And after that, on 5th of January 2005, it was again scanned. Right? Up till now, there were no reports stating that any other king's body was removed from his tomb and was sent for CT scans. Why was this body taken? His body was taken because he was the youngest king. He was the youngest and the last king of his dynasty. You remember, he became king at the age of 11. So not even in his teenage. And he died in the last of his teenage. That is somewhere near around 18 or 19 years of age. So that's the reason why this has been a mystery and people wanted to know this mystery. What is the reason behind this? So his dead body was taken out from the coffin and it was sent for CT scans and all. His body was the first body to be CT scanned, and this is the reason why it is said that King Tut was the first person, living or dead. In both the ways, he was ahead of his other countrymen. He was at very young age, he became a king, so he headed over there also. He had ruled for a very short time, but still he tried to revive the olden days which the people might have really loved to live in. They really loved to worship the God of their own choice. And this is how, and he died at a very young age as a king. So, in all the aspects, that is in living or in his death aspect, he had been headed ahead. He had been ahead of every other countryman of his country. So I hope that the question answers are very clear to you. So now you will be writing these question and answers in your notebooks. Make sure you are writing it very neatly. All the instructions to be followed. Write the date, write the name of the lesson, and don't forget to mention the name of the writer. Apart from that, the pen that you are going to use is blue and black gel pens only. Black you can use for writing the questions and blue for writing the answers. So I hope that you will be completing your work in time, and apart from this, keep studying, keep learning, keep experiencing, and more importantly, keep exercising. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.